Welcome, my dear students. So excited to meet you again in another episode of our program for English language for first prep under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أهلا بكم أعزائي الطلبة في حلقة جديدة من حلقات برنامجنا للصف الأول الإعدادي للغة الإنجليزية تحت رعاية وإشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. As we know, we have covered the first part of Unit 7. How was your weekend? إزاي كانت عطلتك في نهاية الأسبوع? And today we are going to cover the next part. Let's go. To start our episode today, let's start by the reading part. And we will have Adam's diary. عندنا diary بتاعت آدم. طيب, what is the meaning of the word diary? A diary, it's a notebook or a book in which I can record all the thoughts and all the ideas and to talk about my previous experiences. تمام؟ اللي فيها أنا بتكلم عن حاجات حصلت لي في الماضي أو بسرد أو بسجل فيها كل الحاجات اللي حصلت لي. تمام؟ وفيها بقدر I can talk about my thoughts, my feelings, my dreams. Okay? طيب, let's read. Read Adam's diary. Sunday, 8th May. يوم الأحد 8 مايو. Yesterday our family moved to our new house in Alexandria. It took 3 hours to drive from our old house in Cairo. يبقى امبارح yesterday our family moved to our new house. عائلتنا انتقلت لبيت جديد new house in Alexandria في اسكندرية. It took 3 hours to drive from our old house in Cairo. وتطلب مننا 3 ساعات أو أخذ مننا وقت 3 ساعات علشان نقدر ننتقل من كايرو لألكسندريا. Monday 9th May. This morning mom and I went shopping. إحنا ذهبنا للتسوق. To buy a new school uniform for me. I hope students are friendly in my new school. رحت أنا ووالدتي للتسوق عشان نشتري new uniform يعني زي مدرسي جديد. وأنا بتمنى أن يكون الفريندز الموجودين في النيو سكول لطاف وفريندلي. Tuesday 10th May. يوم الثلاث 10th May. Today I went to my new school. النهاردة أنا رحت المدرسة. I was quite nervous. I was so worried. يعني كنت قلقان أو متوتر. ليه؟ أكيد. I'm going to a new school. I don't know which I'm going to meet. أنا مش قادرة أعرف مين الناس اللي هقابلهم. هيكونوا friendly ولا aggressive. لطاف ولا مش لطاف. Okay. But I sat next to a boy called Sammy, and he was friendly. We had lunch together in the school canteen. بالرغم من إني كنت so worried, كنت قلقان جدا. I sat next to a boy called Sammy. قعدت جنب ولد اسمه سامي. And he was friendly. كان شخص ودود ولطيف. We had lunch together. إحنا تناولنا اللانش مع بعض. In the school canteen. في الكانتين المدرسة. طيب. Let's answer some questions بقى about Adam's diary. What day did Adam and his family move house? إمتى في أي day أو في أي يوم عائلة آدم اتنقلت للبيت الجديد؟ They moved on Saturday 7th May. For sure طبعا هم اتنقلوا يوم السبت 7th May يعني في 7 مايو. Okay? Where was Adam's old house? هم قالوا إن هم they moved to a new house in Alexandria. تمام؟ And they took them 3 hours to drive from Cairo to Alexandria. يبقى where was Adam's old house? البيت القديم كان فين? Of course they were in Cairo. هم old house كان في كايرو. كانوا عايشين في كايرو. How did Adam feel before he started a new school? شعور آدم. How did he feel? هو كان إحساسه إيه؟ Before he started his new school. قبل ما يبدأ النيو سكول بتاعته. Exactly. He was quite nervous. هو كان so worried. كان قلقان ومتوتر. He was quite nervous. Excellent. How did he feel at the end of his first day? And how do you know? Let's compare بقى between his first feeling. هو كان شعوره إيه في الأول كان so nervous، وبعدين after meeting his new friendly friend سامي شعوره بقى إيه؟ طيب Adam felt relaxed and happy. After he met سامي he started to be happy. بدأ يبقى فرحان وبدأ يبقى relaxed، يعني مطمن أكتر. Because he met a new friend and had lunch with him in the school canteen. وطبعا الشعور ده جاله نتيجة لأنه قعد مع صاحبه سامي and they had lunch in the school canteen. طيب let's complete بقى. We have another page of Adam's diary. Monday 16th May. What a fantastic weekend. What a fantastic weekend. قد إيه كانت نهاية أسبوع رائعة. What a fantastic weekend. I went to Sammy's house. أنا رحت النهاردة بيت سامي صاحبي on Saturday. And we played football in the park. ولعبنا فوتبول مع بعض in the park في البارك. I don't usually like football, but all his brothers wanted to play. It was a lot of fun. أنا ما كنتش متحمس قوي لفكرة إني ألعب كورة. I don't usually like football. مش بحبها. But all his brothers wanted to play. كل إخواته كانوا حابين فكرة إن إحنا نلعب فوتبول. It was a lot of fun. بس لما لعبت it was a lot of fun. أنا حسيت إن الموضوع كان so funny. On Sunday يوم الأحد mom helped me with my homework. مامتي ساعدتني في الهومورك بتاعي. Then dad and I went to the sports center. It's great. There is a really big swimming pool. بعد كده رحت أنا ووالدي to the sports center. It's great. كان شيء رائع. There is a really big swimming pool. وكان فعلا في حمام سباحة ضخم جدا. Got it? Okay. Read all the diary pages again. Okay, we have read all the diary pages. Who did Adam do these things with? مع مين آدم عمل الأكتيفيتيز دي؟ أو مع مين آدم عمل الحاجات دي؟ طيب, let's answer. Number 1, drove from Cairo to Alexandria. إحنا قلنا at the beginning of diary إن آدم moved to a new house with his family. مع عيلته. يبقى he drove from Cairo to Alexandria, of course, with his family. Super. He drove to Alex with his family. تمام. طيب. Number 2, went shopping. يعني إيه went shopping؟ ذهب للتسوق. هو راح للتسوق مع مين؟ Of course, he went with his mom. مع والدته. Why? To buy a new school uniform. عشان يشتري school uniform جديد للمدرسة. يبقى he went shopping with his mom. Excellent. Number 3, had lunch in the school canteen. هو تناول اللانش بتاعه مع مين في الكانتين؟ Exactly, with his new friend Sammy. He had lunch with Sammy. هو تناول اللانش بتاعه مع سامي. Did his homework. We have mentioned that Adam did his homework with his mom. مع والدته. Exactly. He did his homework with his mom. Super. Played football. He played football with Sammy. Super. He played football with Sammy. طيب. Which sport does Adam not usually like playing? إيه السبورت اللي عادة آدم doesn't like to play؟ مش بيحب يلعبها. Of course, الفوتبول. Adam doesn't usually like playing football. Why did he play this sport with Sammy? ليه هو لعب الفوتبول مع إن he doesn't like playing football with Sammy? Yes, because all his brother insisted to play football. كل إخواته كانوا مصرين على إنهم يلعبوا فوتبول. Because all his brothers wanted to play it. كانوا حابين جدا يلعبوا كرة قدم. Why do you think he enjoyed it? أنت ليه معتقد إن هو عجبه الموضوع مع إنه he said I don't like playing football. Yes, because he said at the end of the diary that it was a lot of fun. Super. هو انبسط جدا because he said that it was a lot of fun. When I describe something that it's funny يبقى أكيد I enjoyed it. تمام؟ أنا استمتعت بيه. Now بقى, let's go to the listening part. And in the listening part we have an interview. احنا قلنا what is the meaning of an interview? مقابلة شخصية. Okay? A meeting in which you can ask someone some personal questions about his career, his life. تمام. Listen to an interview with the musician. Musician اللي هو المؤلف الموسيقي. Marvin Alster. Interview. Marvin Alster is a famous musician. هو مؤلف موسيقي مشهور جدا. Famous, so popular. He writes songs and plays in a band. هو بيألف أغاني and plays in a band. وكمان بيلعب in a band. What's the meaning of the word band? الباند group of people plays music or songs together. Hello Marvin, what type of music do you like? أهلا يا مارفن، إيه نوع الموسيقى اللي أنت بتفضله؟ Marvin, hello. Well, I like jazz music best. I play the trumpet in a jazz band. My favorite type of music is jazz. طيب, الجاز is a type of music which is created by the Afro-Americans people. Okay? عادةً black people أو Afro-Americans هم اللي invented أو created this type of music. تمام؟ I like jazz music best. My favorite اللي هو الجاز music. I play the trumpet. الترومبت هي a musical instrument in a jazz band. الانترفيور الشخص المحاور. The trumpet. When did you learn the trumpet? When did you learn to play the trumpet? أنت إمتى تعلمت تلعب الترومبت؟ Marvin, oh, when he was about 12. لما كان عمري حوالي 12 years old. حوالي 12 سنة. I learned the piano first when I was 4 and I moved on the trumpet at 12. At the beginning في الأول I learned how to play piano. أنا في الأول اتعلمت ازاي ألعب piano when I was 4 لما كان عمري 4 سنوات وبعد كده I moved when I was about 12 لما كان عمري 12 سنة. I like the sound of the trumpet لأني حبيت جدا ال sound of the trumpet. الانترفيور amazing. Do you like pop music? طيب أنت بتحب البوب music؟ البوب music is another popular type of music. Marvin, no, I don't. لا طبعا للأسف مش بحبه. And I don't like rock music. الروك music والبوب music they are so similar types of music. تمام؟ But I quite like traditional music. التراديشنال music يا ولاد اللي هي الموسيقى التراديشنال أو التقليدية اللي هي unchangeable. Okay? It's the same from the time of its origin. هي ما اتغيرتش from the beginning of its origin. تمام؟ After reading this interview, let's بقى answer these questions. Which 4 types of music do they talk about? في الانترفيو we listen to 4 types. احنا سمعنا ان هما بيتكلموا على 4 types of music. تمام؟ jazz, classical, rock, opera, pop or traditional. Okay, let's check. First, the first type is jazz. طبعا my favorite type of music is jazz أو أكتر نوع بحبه في الموسيقى هو الجاز. بعد كده الروك. أوكي، بعد كده البوب ميوزك. بعد كده التراديشنال ميوزك. الانترفيور ask him if he likes pop music. قال له I don't like pop music and I don't like rock music but I like traditional music. أنا بحب الموسيقى التراديشنال. طيب, after listening to this interview or the conversation, answer these questions. طيب, let's answer بقى together. Marvin likes space music. Which type of music Marvin قال إن هو بيحبه؟ Marvin likes, of course, الجاز music. He learned to play the piano when he was هو قال I learned the trumpet when I was 12. But at the beginning, I learned to play piano when I was excellent. When I was 4. لما كان عمره 4 سنوات. He likes the sound of the. For sure, he likes the sound of the trumpet. عشان كده اتعلمها. He quite likes. Yes, he quite likes the traditional music. هو حب جدا الموسيقى. هو بيحب جدا الموسيقى التراديشنال. طيب. Write down the 3 questions that the interviewer asks. تمام. الانترفيور asked Marvin 3 questions. What are the 3 questions we have? Number 1, what type of music do you like? ايه نوع المزيكا اللي انت بتحبه؟ Number 2, when did you learn to play the trumpet? انت امتى بدأت تلعب الترومبت؟ Number 3, do you like pop music? انت بتحب تلعب البوب ميوزك ولا لا؟ Let's answer بقى the questions. I like traditional music. What type of music do you like? قال له I like traditional music. When did you learn to play trumpet? انت بدأت تلعب الترومبت امتى؟ When I was 12. Yes, I like it. أيوة أنا بحب traditional music. And now we are going to move to the language part or the grammar part. And today we have the difference between the WH question and the yes or no question. And to be able to illustrate it and explain it more, let's go to the glass board. As we said, we have 2 types of questions. We have yes or no questions and WH questions. طيب, the yes or no question هو الquestion when I have to use or start with the auxiliary. يعني ال yes or no question هو السؤال اللي أنا دايماً ببدأ فيه بالauxiliary أو helping verb. طيب, إيه هو helping verb أو auxiliary? For example, did, do, does, have, has, can, will, okay. يبقى we have ال yes or no questions. ال yes or no question إحنا بنبدأ بالauxiliary. I have to start with the auxiliary. والauxiliary قلنا for example do, have, etc. تمام؟ do, have, will, can كل الhelping verb. وعادة هو الquestion when I have to answer with yes or no. يعني السؤال اللي أنا لازم أجاوبه ب yes أو no. تمام. طيب لو جيت أقول do you go to the park؟ أنت بتروح البارك؟ أنا لو بسأل ال yes or no question هعمل إيه؟ الصوت نفسه my tone is going to rise at the end of the question. صوتي نفسه is going to rise هيعلى at the end of the question. Do you go to the park? Okay. Do you go to the park? ليه؟ Because here I'm going to emphasize the action. أنا هنا بأكد على الأكشن. أنت عملته ولا ما عملتوش؟ تمام؟ يبقى في الauxiliary verb I have to raise my voice. هعلى بصوتي وأنا بقول ال yes or no question. تمام؟ طيب عندنا النوع الثاني اللي هو ال WH questions. ال WH question هي ال question which should start with WH question words. زي إيه؟ who, where, when, what, whose, which, how. Okay? يبقى ال WH question words عندنا زي who to ask about persons, what to ask about actions or things, where المكان, which to make you choose between 2 things, how to ask about the way أو الطريقة, etc. طيب هنا في ال WH question word I have to falls. Okay? يعني في الأول I have to fall with my voice. يعني إيه؟ يعني هبدأ in a high voice then I have to fall. يعني لو جيت أقول مثلا where did you go؟ where did you go؟ حضرتك رحت فين؟ where did you go؟ ليه؟ عشان here I'm emphasizing ال WH question word، هي دي عشان أنا هنا I'm seeking for information، ونوع information اللي أنا محتاجه is going to بيتحدد على أساس ال WH question word. تمام؟ هنا I have to answer with an information. تمام؟ يبقى where did you go؟ I went to the park. I went to the park. تمام؟ يبقى احنا عندنا two types of questions, yes or no questions. I have to start with the auxiliary. لازم استخدم auxiliary، وفي الحالة دي I have to answer with the same tense and the same verb. اوكي؟ لازم بحافظ على التنس. لو انا بسأل في الباست I have to answer in the past. In the present I have to answer in the present. If I want to ask a question in the present perfect I have to answer in the present perfect. يعني do you go to the park؟ هقول yes I do or no I don't. I can't say yes I didn't, yes I did أو no I didn't. تمام؟ Got it? Okay. While in the WH question word I can't answer with yes or no. في حالة ال WH question I can't answer with yes or no. ليه؟ Because I'm seeking for an information. I'm asking about an information. أنا بسأل على نوع معين من ال informations بتتحدد with these words. Got it? Okay. I hope that you got our grammar lesson today, and let's go to the desk. Okay, after explaining the grammar, let's check our understanding by answering this exercise. Correct the underlined words. Here we have a question and answer, and we have a mistake in this question and answer. Let's check. What time is it? It was 10:15. It was 10:15. We have to correct the underlined word. It was, this is right? Of course, it's not right. Why? إحنا قلنا we have to stick with the same tense. يعني لازم نحافظ على التنس اللي إحنا سألنا فيه. هنا I'm asking in the present. يبقى I have to answer in the present. يبقى it's 10:15. It's 10:15. تمام؟ Does he like pop music? Yes, he liked pop music. Yes, he liked pop music. This is correct? Of course not. ليه؟ هنا I'm asking with does. يبقى I have to add s to the verb عشان it's the present simple tense. يبقى likes. Number 3. When did you go to the sports center? When did you go to the sports center? This is a WH question, and I'm using the auxiliary did. يبقى I am asking the question in the past simple. يبقى when I want to answer I have to stick with the tense اللي هو past simple. يبقى I have to put the verb in the past. يبقى excellent, went. تمام؟ Okay. Number 4. Have you got any jackets? Have you got any jackets? طيب, who can tell me this is yes or no question or a WH question? Of course, this is yes or no question because I'm starting the question. I started the question with have, the auxiliary verb have. يبقى I have to answer with yes or no. طيب, but I have to start with yes or no. I have to answer with yes or no and stick with the tense. هنا الauxiliary verb اللي عندي have. يبقى I have to say no, I haven't. No, I haven't. تمام? Got it? The last one. Can she swim? Can she swim? هل تستطيع العوم? Yes, we can. Of course, this is incorrect. ليه؟ Yes, she can. أيوة, هي تستطيع. I'm asking about the girl. يبقى I have to answer with a suitable pronoun. يبقى yes, she can. تمام؟ Got it يا ولاد؟ Okay. let's بقى summarize what we have covered in this session. احنا اتكلمنا على ال meaning of diary. We listened to the diary, and we know now the difference. We can differentiate between the WH questions and the yes or no questions. تمام? Okay. I hope that you enjoyed our session and that you got all the information we have covered in this episode, and see you next time, inshallah. Bye.